going on, guys? Carrie here from That Man Travels for another quick. Well, I don't have a show tonight. It's nobody to talk to. It's just I just want to rap with y'all a little bit. And I finally was able to get the Instagram people online now because I've been trying to work on this Instagram portion of my live. And I don't know, man, it's been a headache. So I just finally got it working. I see it's working. And I see people in there. So that's great. So now I'm able to broadcast to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the same time. So now the Instagram people won't feel left out with all these shows that I've been doing, all the interesting content, right? That I've been producing. And I have a lot of things in store. So those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Kerry Bradshaw. I'm a photographer, videographer, travel videography, as well as, regular videography. And I decided to start this That Man TV thing. To talk about all things travel, not all travel, but I'm mixing a little spirituality there because I'm on this whole spiritual journey, which I'm infusing with my travel as well. So I'm doing these trips to Peru, to find spirituality. So I got a bunch of things going on. And I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick. So if you don't know, I launched my website, thatmantravels.com. That man with a T. All right. And I had to figure out, I do all these different things, the photography, the photos, videos, so I had to find one place to put everything. You know what I mean? So I just dumped everything on thatmantravels.com. Right. And I've recently started curating trips, you know what I'm saying? Trips that I think people would like, you know what I mean? From my perspective. And I'll go over that with you. And maybe I'll just bring up the website as well a little later so you can see how to navigate the website and things of that nature. But so with the That Man Travels, as far as the trips is concerned, I started off with the Awakening Inn. And then there's going to be a series of countries because I'm doing it theme-based, you know what I mean? The Awakening in Peru. So I have a trip in May, actually two. First one sold out. Second one still have some spots. And you'll know if you're interested in that just by the name of the title. You know what I mean? If that title doesn't grab you, that trip is not for you. It's only for those who are looking for that awakening. And it involves ayahuasca. I've been speaking about this for the Instagram people. You probably haven't heard me speak about it much because you haven't been in the loop with That Man TV and all the videos I've been producing here live. So, so there's that portion, the awakening trips. So if you're interested in that, you might want to go on the website and read up on that. Pretty much going to be traveling to different countries and doing a lot of trips that revolves around ayahuasca. Again, if you don't know what that is, it's not a trip for you. Then I launched my first trip of wonders and adventure, going to Egypt in September. So always wanted to go to Egypt, and I figured this will be a great trip to go on. It ties into the whole spirituality thing that I'm going through as well, because I don't go through all that. But the pyramids is like an antenna that connects the cosmic universe. You didn't know that, did you? But anyway, so that's the next theme, the trip. Now you might ask, what is wonders and adventure? All right, well, I decided that I should infuse the wonders of the world. People usually know the great wonders, the seven, but there's many of them. There's a lot of wonders of the world. So I'm not just going to be sticking to just the seven. Hope people can hear me. Let me go in here and make sure my audio is on and shit, because I'll be talking, looking like a total dummy. And all right, let's see. Check my people on here on Instagram. Okay, cool. So wonders and adventure. So the wonders part is to go see the wonders of the world. And then the adventure is I am all about adventure. That's what I want to do. I think they're like-minded people just like me who want to do just straight adventure stuff. You know what I mean? Things that are a little bit on the edge, not all on the edge, but, if you're into jumping out planes and, hiking mountains, getting to the summit, ATV and scuba diving, things like that. So I'm going to infuse the two together. Okay. What the wonders and adventure is not, it's not one of those trips where you're going to go to every country and you're going to go to churches and stuff like that, take tours of churches. I'm sick and tired of that. I don't want to see another church ever in my life. So if that's what you know, float your boat when you travel to go look at these churches. This is not what Wonders and Adventure is going to be about. It's just going to be plain adventure and the wonders of the world. Um, have a few other things coming. I'm going to start doing scuba diving trips for those people who are certified scuba divers. I'm trying to put some trips together to go to them locations around the world that's known for scuba diving, right? Um, and I also want to invite those who are not certified. How is that going to work, Carrie? All right, so it's probably going to be a 7-day trip. And if you ever wanted to get certified for scuba diving, if you know, like you go away on vacation, right? You're there and you're like, I want to learn to scuba dive. And they tell you, oh, it's going to take X amount of days, 3 days or whatever the case may be. You're like, I have other things to do on my vacation, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Well, when I have these trips curated just for that, for people who actually are interested in scuba diving, um, well, there's a portion of the certification that you have to get. You have to do some online work, so you can do that prior to the trip. Get all the online work done, so that when we get to wherever the location is, you get right, you get right into throwing the gear on, and they'll take you, I guess, into the pool. There's like certain things you have to learn, equipment wise and procedure wise when you scuba dive. So while you're home, you'll be able to get all that stuff done, the classwork stuff done beforehand. And when you get there, you're just getting in the water. All right. So the first day you'll learn some stuff. The second day you'll go for um, dive, your open water dive, where they take you in the ocean, and everything that you learn in the pool, um, I have to practice that in the ocean, probably about 20 feet deep or something like that. If you pass that, you have 5 more days of diving to do, where if you've never scuba dived in your life, it's like a totally different world. You ever wanted to like get on a spaceship and just go to another planet? Kind of like what it is, but you're not going to another planet. It's right here on Earth. You know what I'm saying? But you're scuba diving. It's a totally different world down there. Totally different world. So you might be very interested in that. So yeah, those will be the scuba diving trips, and I don't know how many I'm gonna do. I'm still in the beginning stages, man. Still trying to work this thing out. Um, let's see. So yeah, so that's the plan. Then we're gonna get into blogging. I'm gonna do some blogs for the website thatmantravels.com, and I have tons of photos, um, just randomly spewed across Instagram and my Facebook page. But it'll be great to coalesce all of that stuff because people say they like my photos. Might as well get them in one spot, and it will be organized based on location. And I'll give y'all some information, places I stayed, where this picture was taken, that location, restaurants you could go to, things of that nature. Also trying to do hotel reviews, right? So I've been pretty bad at that because I know I'm like, I get to a hotel and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do some video and stuff like that, and I end up being real busy. Is this thing like making up a lot of noise in the microphone? Probably is. Um, so yeah, I want to do hotel reviews, video reviews, walk you through the hotel, walk you through the room so you can see what the rooms look like. Um, Take you through the whole resort and give it like reviews. You know what I mean? Um, so that's coming. I have a lot of plans for this Batman.com, man. BatmanTravels.com. I really do. And then I have interesting interviews for you on Instagram. If you're still here, I have not been broadcasting to you guys. I've been kind of hoping that you guys will just transition to YouTube. Let me check on this Instagram thing, see if the feed's still going. I see just me in here. Trini, Mish is in here. Okay, good. Um, so what the hell was I saying before I just lost the thought? Happens a lot lately. Guess I'm getting older. But yeah, so I have a lot of plans. As far as interviews on That Man Travels, I've done a few already, but I'm gonna do more. You know what I'm saying? And I might have a pretty interesting interview coming up. Can't talk about it yet. And it's something that people want to watch. But I gotta like iron everything out before I go ahead and announce that, but stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm interested into talking to you know, the regular travelers out there. People have tricks to the trade, travel hacks and stuff like that. I have no problem bringing them on, talking to them, see how they travel. You know what I mean? What their tricks are. Um, People who curate trips. You know what I mean? Bring them on. Talk about their trips. I'm open to whatever. And my whole purpose here is to create a repository. I like that word. A repository for travel where you can, you know, um, all things travel will be there. You know what I mean? I'm not focusing on one thing. All things travel. I would write blogs about. This is one thing I get all the time. People ask me, Carrie, is this country safe to travel for a woman? I get that all the time. So I think that's something that's, maybe a friend of mine, Kennedy, she has something called a green book, right? She does green book travel. And she was telling me about it. And I was like, why the hell she called it green book? My ignorant ass didn't know that there's a green book that was associated with the black folks during what is it? What do you call that period? During the 60s, and this book was created for black people so they know how to navigate driving through the United States, so they know where to go, where not to go. So that's the first thing that popped in my mind. Like, I need to probably create something like that for women, a green book per se, of places that is safe for them to travel to. You know what I mean? And why it is that way, and give them all the statistics. I have big plans for this, man. Big plans. And all I need from you is support. Say I don't need no money, no nothing, just support. Some little hearts, a little like on the, whenever I post something, a little share, a little subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull up. Thank you, Rochelle. Civil rights movement. Some old brain is kicking in, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, first and foremost, this is the website right here. Okay, so you might want to screenshot right there. That's thatmantravels.com. This is where everything is going to be stored. This is where you could go right now and go check out. I have some videos that I have on YouTube linked to that page. Funny videos, pretty good. I got to put some more up. Some of my photos are up there, not all of them. Small cachet, but still a lot more that I got to put up there. Oh, Miss White, how are you doing? I got to look at this and look at that and look at everywhere these comments are coming from. Let's see. What else? And then YouTube, my YouTube, That Man Travels. You might want to go ahead and subscribe to that and just share. Whenever I go live, if you see anything interesting on there, just share it. I'm trying to give y'all valuable information. Hopefully you could give me back a share, like, follow, one of those things. You know what I mean? My YouTube is pretty depressing. And I'm trying to grow that. I feel like I got tons of wonderful content that I need to get out there. And the more people that know, the more people will appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Let's get to it. What are we getting to, Wanda? Okay. All right. So now that we have that established, we got 14 people on Facebook. Facebook people, I didn't get to, say hello. Go ahead in the chat. Tell me hello, where you're coming from, where you're hailing from. I'll give you a nice little big up real quick. You know what I mean? Y'all could do that. I know Facebook, it takes a while for the comments to come up. YouTube, I don't know if anybody's watching on YouTube, but if you are, same thing. Say hello. Tell me where you're hailing from. Somebody can give you a big up. After that, then I'm just going to give y'all a little preview of the website. I've been posting it everywhere, and I understand people are busy. You know what I mean? They see a website. I don't want to click on nothing. So maybe I'll just guide you through that. Claudia is in here. What's up, Claudia? How are you doing? Always good to see you. Let's see. All right. So nobody's saying nothing. I'll just keep it moving. Here we go. And what you guys can always expect, man, is quality from me. You already see the stream right here. Quality stuff. You know what I mean? That's what you're going to get. Boom. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I'm just going to show you just what, this whole situation looks like real quick on my, hold on that. Let me get rid of this off the screen. Let's get rid of that. All right, awesome. Bam. Y'all still there? Wonderful. Share screen. You on Instagram, screen is going to be very cropped. Because because y'all have that little portrait view situation going on. All right, bang. This is the website, guys. This is what you're gonna see when you get there. This is everything that's me. The map. There go my passport with That Man Travels on it. Bang. The camera, the shades, the cheap shades. It's the only shades I buy because I can't buy expensive shades because each trip I lose a pair of goddamn glasses. So yeah, those are the cheap ones. All right. So this is what you'll be introduced to right here. Let's go ahead and scroll down. Sorry, give me a second. And if you scroll, the next thing you see, this is where you can sign up to get it to the email, subscription newsletter situation. You put in your email address there, and then you'll get updates from me of trips, or whenever I put a blog up, or whenever I put a new album up with photos and stuff like that. And I know y'all want to see them photos, you know what I mean? And then you scroll down a little bit more. Oh, look at that. We have trips, flicks, snaps, and tips. Isn't that clever? I didn't come up with that. A friend of mine came up with that, and I appreciate her for that, you know? So yeah, trips, that's where you go to for the trips. Flicks, that's where you go to for the videos. Snaps, that's where you go to for the pictures. And I plan on doing more travel tips. I did a video on YouTube, how to pack for 7 days or carry on. That's the only tip that I got up there, but I hope to have more. Remember, this is like, I'm going to grow this thing. I'm going to water it, put a little fertilizer on it, and we'll grow it. Okay. So it's just one video for now, but it's all right. And then if you scroll down a little more right here, this is a trip that I have going on right now. Ayahuasca and Awakening in Peru. If you don't know what ayahuasca is, this is not your type of trip. It's not for you. So just skip over it. If you notice the word awakening and that interests you, then maybe this might be the trip for you. But yeah, it's Peru. I'll be seeing one of the great wonders there, which is Machu Picchu. Okay. Rainbow Mountain is another beautiful place I'll be visiting, as well as this holistic retreat of enlightenment. Okay. I don't spook y'all out yet, but that's, there's a enlightenment stage going on in existence right now. People are getting on it. Some people aren't, but I'm trying to get as many people as I can on. Maybe I'll explain that another day. Scroll down some more. What we have next? Wonders and Adventure in Egypt. So that's the trip in September through 26. That's going to be, I'll go through that one. I'll go through that one with you and let you know what we're in for. So let's go through. Actually, let's go in it. Let's do it. More info. You click on that. Bang. More info. You're taken to this page. Look at this beautiful video that's gonna, titillate your eyes when you click on 10-day, 9-night Cairo Nile Cruise and Hurghada vacation. I definitely put my heart and soul into this trip. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be doing. Okay, these are all the places we're gonna visit. We're gonna do some of this right here. See this guy tearing up the place, the ATVs in the desert. We're gonna definitely be doing that. All right, scroll down some more. Bang, bang, bang. This is the highlights for the trip. You probably can't see it, so small. But I'll go over anyways. All right, so we're gonna start off in Cairo, right? See, it says here 3 nights in Cairo. All your meals are included. You don't have to buy nothing. Everything, all included. Scroll down. Next up, these are the places we're visiting in Cairo. We're going to the Egyptian Museum. Off did you go to Cairo and not go to the Egyptian Museum? So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing, of course, the Giza pyramids. As I said, it is an antenna to the universe, to the cosmos. That thing is not just a pile of rocks, but those who are awoken would know. Those who are not, it's the seventh wonder, and you can take a picture in front of it. Then we're going to, what's this guy called? Khan El Khalili Bazaar. So, you're going to go to shop in Egypt. You're going to want to hit up them shops. You can get all the oils and the lanterns and the, all Egyptish stuff. You know what I mean? You can get yourself a cartouche, things of that nature. So that should be great. So that's just the first day, right? Bang. Next up, we are flying to Aswan for the day. Let me check my message. Let's see if anybody's saying anything. Nobody's saying nothing. Renew Calcerini. Right, I just messed up your name. Sorry, on Instagram. Let me see if anybody has sent on Facebook. Anybody has sent on Facebook? Yeah. Oh, Lisa's on YouTube. What's up, Lisa from Cincinnati, Ohio? I've never been. They got black people in Cincinnati? I wouldn't know. I'm so ignorant. Robin says, love it. Thanks, Robin. Kimberly, how are you doing? Let's see. Lisa says, your postings have always been quality. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Robin, signing on from Los Angeles. What up? What up? Catchy categories. You like that, right, Lisa? I know. Thank you so much. Robin just subscribed. Oh my God. Thank you, Robin, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Nah, telling a lie. I've been to Egypt twice, pyramids, but this highlights make me want to get on it. Let's go, man. You already coming to Peru, Rochelle. Might as well. Social light and the city. What's up? How you doing? Thank you for the crown. All right, back to let's get back to this thing here. Sorry. All right, we're flying to Aswan. Look at Aswan. This is exactly how the place looks, man. It's gorgeous, beautiful, right? So we're gonna fly here. Oh, it's sorry. Let's see. Let me go back to my. It's Renu. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Renu. Yeah. So here we go. We're going to Aswan. When we get to Aswan, bang, we're gonna hit up this joint right here. We're gonna visit the granite quarries. This is where. Here's a crazy thing about Egypt, right? This shit is a ways off. Where they got those rocks from to build that pyramid and all the obelisks and stuff like that, it's far, right? How the hell these Egyptians take these things that weigh tons? Don't listen to these fools telling you they put it on fucking carts and drag it with a rope or put it on logs and drag. Bruh, no. I have theories, but I'm not going to go into it tonight because it has nothing to do with That Man Travels. It's a whole other thing. But anyways, they take you to the quarries. And as you see in the picture right here, you have an obelisk that is not finished yet. It's not done, right? So you're going to see the spot where they carved out a lot of these obelisks and moved them and the rocks that they used to build the pyramid. So we're going to go visit that, right? Bang. Next up. Let me see. I got to keep abreast of Sexy Fifi, what up? I see you. All right. We're going to visit the Nubia Village. Okay. Nubia Village is one of those places that, usually when you go on these Egyptian tours, they don't take you. Right. They just don't. But I think it would be a special place to go. First of all, it's like the architecture there. It's very colorful. These houses architecture there is very colorful. And it's not only the houses that are colorful, the people are colorful. You folks call it melanated, you know what I mean? So I think the black folks would appreciate that. So we'll take you to their village. They're very super dope friendly. And it's just a great experience off the beaten path while we in Aswan, you know what I mean? And just taking the culture. So it's also the cultural aspect you can't deny. You need that, right? And then we're going to go to the Temple of Philae, right? I honestly don't know much about this temple, but from what it says here, the Philae is an island in the reservoir of the Aswan Low Dam, downstream of the Aswan Dam and Lake. Yeah, it's a lot of jargon, but it's another temple. Like these temples in Egypt are fascinating, just fascinating. So we're going to go to one of those, okay? Then what do we do after that? After that, we're going to embark on a 3-night Nile cruise. All meals included. When I say cruise, like a very nice cruise ship. It's not like big, like, Royal Caribbean and nothing like that. It's intimate. It's nice size, smallish. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna sail down the Nile and hit up all the spots along the way. Each spot we're gonna dock, get off, do some exploring, get back on. We're gonna have a nice dinner at the end of each night. You know what I mean? The ship has a pool on the top deck. You can stay up there in a pool watching the sunsets and sunrise in Egypt is absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna be doing that. All right. But we're going to be stopping at, we're going to sail to Komobo and Edfu. If I mess up the pronunciation, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm good for that. Known for that. Let's see. We're gonna visit Sobek, and I cannot pronounce that word. Heroris temples. All right. So we're gonna be doing a lot of these temples, to be honest with you, because they're a sight to see. Really, gotta do them. You know what I mean? And we're gonna visit the Horus as well. All right. Then when we're done with that, bang, we jump back on the ship again. Same thing. They have entertainment on the ship. You know what I mean? Like I said, is like all the accommodations is 5 star, five. I made sure, you know, even though I needed to make it affordable because I didn't go like overboard with the hotels. I ain't got nice. I'll show you the pictures though. I got nice hotels, but not like lavish because it's stupid. Like you're going exploring, you're really not going to be in a hotel room that much. You're going to be out and about. When you get back at the end of the night, you go to sleep. But yeah, the hotels are nice. I just didn't go overboard, or else this trip would have been like 4,000 or 5,000 miles. You know what I mean? But it's still 5 star. All right, moving right along. Are y'all still with me? Cool. We're gonna Luxor, man. Everybody know about Luxor. All right, and when we get to Luxor, we're going to Valley of the Kings. Valley of the Kings. Huh. All right, Miss Black, let's go. You know you need to be on this trip. Come on now. Sign up. Let's go. Then we're gonna visit the Karnak and Luxor temples. We're gonna do that. Then we're gonna do a hot air balloon ride in Luxor. Like, first of all, that place is beautiful. I'll tell you that much. Most people only envision Cairo, dry little spot where the pyramids is at. That's it. It is beautiful there. And here's where I'm twisted for you. So when you do all of that now, right? And we're gonna dock in Luxor. We're gonna get off the boat. When we get off the boat, we're going to go to. Hold on, somebody said something. Congratulations on your website. I'm not on Facebook a lot, but I'll try to get on more often. I see I missed out good stuff in a travel group. I need to stay abreast. Cinderella, you can always go if you like. You can subscribe to my YouTube because all these lives will be on my YouTube as well, so you won't miss out on it, right? If you're not on Facebook, at least you can subscribe to my YouTube and you get a notification whenever I go live. That way you won't miss out. You know what I'm saying? So cool. Let's see. Then we have 3-night stay at and adventure at the Red Sea. Red Sea isn't actually red. Figured I'd just throw that out there. But yeah, it's like a beach town area. You know what I mean? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. Yeah. What are we gonna do there? All right. Desert safari upon quad bike. You gotta go desert, right? So we're gonna jump on these quad bikes and we're gonna head off into the desert. We're gonna go to this very panoramic area. You know what I mean? Take the dopest pictures. The sun is gonna be setting. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna have like dinner out there on the desert. You know what I mean? A little desert show and all that stuff. Barbecue. So that should be pretty good. You know, that should be pretty good. It's always fun on ATVs, but I've never done an ATV in the desert. That should be interesting. And you're going to be doing a camel ride as well. We're going to be doing 2 camel rides. Going to be doing one in Cairo when we go to the pyramids. Oh, forgot to tell you, the pyramids, I made sure I told these people over there that I don't want to just walk around the pyramid and take pictures outside. I want to go in. And I want a tour guide that's going to tell us the real, you know, because you have people who just give you the surface shit. This thing goes deeper when it comes to the pyramids. But anyways, back to Hurghada. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. Now, scuba diving. Set up scuba. I'm a scuba diver. I love to scuba dive. The Red Sea is one of the premier spots for scuba diving. Premier in the world. Okay? So I know you're saying, well, I don't scuba dive, Carrie, and I don't have a certification. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna set up something called shit called again? Discovery Scuba. And what Discovery Scuba is, those who want to learn, but you don't want to get certified, they'll take you out that day, teach you the basics, and then bang, you'll be scuba diving the Red Sea. You know how many people want to scuba dive the Red Sea and just can't get there? You will be there and you'll be able to scuba dive the Red Sea. All right. That's what I'm saying, Rochelle. You should already jumped onto this joint. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna have my underwater camera. Anybody who signs up, I'll be taking flicks and clicks. You know what I'm saying? Of everybody. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So we have that scuba diving Red Sea. Okay. Then those who don't want to do the scuba diving, I got something else for you. You can either stay and chill. There's a beach right there, the hotel. You could just chill, soak in some rays, and just take it easy. Because really, Hurghada is a very laid back beach town. So you could do that if you want. You want to just chill. You don't have to do none of this shit. You know, you just chill. But for those who don't want to do the scuba dive thing, because maybe you're too scared, we have snorkeling, a snorkeling trip to Gifton Island. All right. Again, snorkeling is premier in Egypt as well. You know what I mean? Other than the Great Barrier Reef, I don't know where you could go and get snorkeling like this. So you might want to jump onto that. It's like an island out in the middle of nowhere, and you do snorkeling. You have a beach day, things of that nature. And yeah, and then you head back to Cairo and you leave the next day, man. Well, you ain't know about the scuba, Rochelle. Come on, my girl, dig in your purse. Come on, Chuck. All right. So, what's the price, Carrie? How much does it cost? Okay. Again, I tried to make this affordable. You know, I couldn't make it astronomical, but so if you're coming with somebody else, or if you're traveling solo and you want to share a room with somebody else, I'll pick who your roommate is. It's $2,850 per person, $2,850. All of that included that I just talked about, including food, everything, transfer, pickups, all that stuff. There's also you're going to be taking a domestic flight. That's included as well because you have to fly from Cairo to Aswan. That's included. Something in my ear. Yeah. So there you go. Only $300 to put down. But if you're like an antisocial type, where you just want to be by yourself, you can have your own room, $33.50 per person. You know what I mean? I looked at the flights today. Well, from New York going to Cairo, $40. So if you get on right now, you might want to catch a ticket right now. Good, $450. I spoke to somebody today. They're in San Francisco. They sell flights for $300. Crazy, crazy. Rochelle, you're funny. Where do we fly into? I was going to get to that. I'm very thorough. I was going to get to that, but I'll tell you right now, you're flying to Cairo. Cairo is where you fly into and you fly out of. All right, but I'm going to get to that as I scroll down. All the info for any of these trips, everything is going to be right on that website, and it's laid out real nice. You know what I mean? Scroll down. All right, this portion here, people want to see where they're staying at, right? So I said, you know what? Let me put together a little gallery so people can feel confident that wherever they're staying at is not going to be a dump. So here we go. Let's take you through where we're staying. Is this a 5-star accommodation, right? All right. That's the Cairo Hotel, the one in the middle. See bits and pieces of each picture to the left and the right. So we scroll over. This is that's the Cairo Hotel pool. Look at that. You get the hell of a view of Cairo. You understand? Wicked. Scroll. This is a lounge in the hotel. Very Egyptian-y. That's a dining area. You got a gym. All right. All right. Here's the cruise ship. See, it's not huge, but it's big enough for a group of people. Okay. This is the bedroom on the cruise ship. How beautiful is that? You see what I'm saying? I've been on a cruise ship before, a regular one. The bedrooms don't look like that. They're like a closet. So yeah, you're gonna have space. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Next up, we have a pool on the deck. That's the pool on the deck of the cruise ship. Like really. Do you know what I'm talking about? I try to make sure that this thing is plush and balancing price. Folk, exactly, Rochelle. Jesus. That's exactly what it's like, some of these cruise ships. That's not what it's gonna be like on this cruise, man. All right. So we have the beautiful pool up on top deck. This is the dining area. Very beautiful, lavishly, put together. All right. Now we get to the hotel in Hurghada. There you go. This is what a two double occupancy room look like. When beds is big, you're not going to be sleeping on twin beds. You feel me? Cool. Keep it moving. Next up, that's the pool. You understand? I can't go no and have a pool. The pool nice and clean. Chlorine in night for clean out all that bacteria, all of them things there. So that's it. Bang. All right. That's it. So I'm talking about. All right. Scroll down. Here you're gonna find out what is included, what is not. Let's talk about what's not included because I think I spoke about all the things that. Let me go over the included stuff. All right. Meet and greet by a representative at the airport. You got somebody pick you up at the airport. You know what I'm saying? Take you to the hotel. All transfers by private air-conditioned vehicles. That's important. Air-conditioned. Air-conditioned. Can't get hot in a desert. So, go on something and them air conditioning is just open the window. No, you have air conditioning on the vehicles. All right. Domestic flight from Cairo to Aswan and then from Hurghada to Cairo. Flight covered, no problem. Accommodations 5-star on the cruise ship and on the hotel. Come on now. All sightseeing tours in Cairo. All sightseeing tours on a cruise. There's transfer. Yeah, you gotta get a transfer from Luxor because you're gonna get on a long drive, probably about 4 hours from Luxor to Hurghada. Meals, all the meals are included. All right, excluded here is international flight. Sorry, but you gotta get your own flight. But if you get on this trip now, book your ticket now, ticket cheap. Entry visa to Egypt. You need an entry visa that you fill out online. There's also a link here on the website where you can click on it and take you right to it. I'm thorough with this. All right. No extra meals and beverages, of course not. Optional tours. There's other tours. If you get to Hurghada and you're like, shit, I'm YZ, I'm gonna have somebody there to put it together for you. All right. Tipping is not included. Who would ever think that would be a thing? All right. Additional entry tickets to the pyramid. There's some places in the pyramid you have to pay a little extra. You just grease their hands a little bit. They'll let you in any part of the pyramid for like dirt nothing. So just have a little cash on you and just be like, yo, I want to go into King Tut's tomb. Just hit him off with like $5. You in there. You understand? Taking your pictures and good to go. Here we go. Flight information. International flight should be booked arriving into Cairo International Airport. The airport code is CAI. I'm on top of it, man. I'm not leaving nothing out. You want to fly in on September 17, 2022. All right. Your departing flight should be booked leaving Cairo International Airport, airport code CAI, on September 26, 2022. All right. Again, I tell you right, this is an international flight not included. Sorry. Moving right along. Planning your entry into Egypt. See to the left-hand side, it says visa required for entry. There's a button there to apply for the visa. Easy. You don't have to go nowhere. Everything's on the website. COVID-19 testings. Of course, you already know. 72 hours before your flight, you have to get a COVID test. Everybody know this already. You understand? So you get your COVID test, PCR. All right, but to come back, it has to be done within 24 hours. We're gonna actually set that up at the hotel for you. So bang, bang, bang. Take care of your thing. I still gotta find out the price of how much they charge you for the COVID test. You gotta have to pay extra for that. I mean, pay separately for that. See? Let's see. Those who are asking, do I need to be vaccinated? No, you don't have to be vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, though, you're going to have to do the COVID test 72 hours before you board the flight. If you are vaccinated, from what they're saying, let's see. Yeah, if you don't have to show your COVID. You don't have to show a COVID test if you have a vaccination, right? Yeah. If you have a vaccination, right? Yeah. Passengers do not have to have a COVID test to travel to Egypt if they are fully vaccinated. I list there the vaccinations that are acceptable. If you're flying from the States, most people have Pfizer. Some of y'all have the bootleg J&J, but they still take that. All right. And the refund right there. I think I'm pretty generous with it. You can read that. I'm not going to bore you. Pretty much the trip in a nutshell. Okay. That's pretty much a trip in a nutshell. I promise you, I'm going to try and make this like one of the best travel experiences for a group. This is my mission. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, if y'all have any questions, go ahead and fire off, man. Fire off any question you have about anything. Now, if you don't, I have some questions for y'all. Let's see. Renu said, yep, because it's hot in Egypt, and with all the traffic, yes, AC is a blows and skirt most. Definitely, Renu. Yeah, no questions. All right, so since you have no questions, I'm going to have questions for you guys. Now, I want this to be a collaborative thing. Thatmantravels.com, I want to involve as many people as possible. Lisa said, website flows really nicely, answers all questions one might have. That's what Lisa, when I put this thing, when I tell you I've had sleepless nights, I think it was I stayed up for like 36 hours straight. And I was like, I gotta put everything here, everything. Because the more information I give you that's in one place, the less emails I'll get like, what's this? No, everything is there. Anything and everything, most things that you want to know is going to be right there on the website. That being said, I want to grow this That Man Travels. I want this to be a community for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's, I want it to be more than just me. So I'm doing a lot of interviews, or I'm doing this show called That Man TV. I'm trying to do it once a week. I've been pretty religious with it. Thursdays at 8 p.m. And most times I talk about travel. I talk about other stuff too, but most times I talk about travel. Now, what I need from you guys is this. I need feedback as to what you would like to see, who you would like to see me interview. What do you want? What is your interest? What do you want the topics to be about? You know what I mean? If you know anybody in travel, let's say you know somebody doing some dope shit, but they're not getting recognized at all. Because you have some people that are doing dope shit, but they just don't know how to market themselves and they don't get out there. I want you to tag me or let me know who these people are so I can have them on and give them a little exposure. Not that I have a whole lot, but every little bit counts, right? And anybody doing interesting things in the travel sphere, if you know them, just hit me up and tell them, yo, I need you to talk to this person, right? Let's see. Jaya said, I love the travel topics. Okay, cool. So, let me bring back the screen. I forgot. My bad. You guys should be looking at me and not the website anymore. This is a lot to control and, kind of do all this stuff, but I'm trying to work it out. Yeah. So, any suggestions? If you can't think of any now, hit me up on Facebook, hit me on YouTube, hit me on Instagram. Just let me know what kind of topics y'all would be interested in. Like I said, I'm gonna be trying to do reviews of hotels, and I don't know. Should I do reviews of I guess food, maybe restaurants, maybe airplane bathrooms. How dirty? I don't know. I'm just throwing some shit out there. So, what? I don't know. I think I've covered everything tonight, man. Yeah. Again, all I need is your support. That's all. I just need your support. And support is free. Share, comment too. If you drop a little comment. It gets my, posts, the algorithm with Facebook and all that shit. They like when people comment and share. Same thing with YouTube. You comment, and stuff like that. I promise you, I'm gonna bring you good stuff. I promise. I promise. I promise. I'm working very hard at doing this thing for you. Maybe off the beaten path spots. That's a great idea. And I love off the beaten path spots. I love that. Those of you who know how I travel, like even when I travel with AAT, group that I'm the photographer, videographer for, I like to just get lost and just do some shit that, and go places where people like, really? Like, what are you doing? Like when I went to Kenya, I went walking the street at like 12 o'clock at night. People thought I was crazy. But, I just wanted to see what was roaming the streets at 12 o'clock at night. I met up with one of them dudes. What do they call them? The Maasai. They just patrol the streets at night. Dude, I took him, like, I don't know, I needed a picture of him. I was like, let me take a picture of you. He was like, no, 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 no. I was very persistent until he was like, come buy me some food. I was like, all right, let's go. He walked to the store and I bought him some chicken and a beer. It wasn't a real beer. It's like one of them fake beers. Well, one of those things. And me and him hung out all night, man. English was horrible. But I kind of understood based on his, what do you call this thing? Body language. I can read body language. So I caught every other word and then the body language. And I was like, all right, this is what he's saying to me. I think that's what it's saying to me. But yeah, so I do like to go off the beaten path. Renew, absolutely. I'm always interested in dope photography spots. So if you're interested in that, definitely this place that I'm going to in Egypt, Nubian Village, it's just colorful. It's super colorful. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick and show you some spots up in there. Let's do that, shall we? Okay, I'll do that for you. I wish I could full screen. Nubia Village. I feel like a lot of the Middle Eastern places have great places for photography. Southern France is beautiful. Oh my God. That place is beautiful. Greece, of course. Greece is another beautiful place. Costa Rica. You know what? Before I do, I'm going to take you, I forgot to take you into the other spots of the website where I have my pictures. I'll take you through that. You want to see that? Cool. Let me give you a chance to answer today. Let's go back to screen sharing so I can show you the Nubia Village. I don't know if you can see these properly because they're probably pretty tiny. But you see how colorful that place is? Do you see that? The place is magnificent. You don't want to miss out on that. You do not want to miss out on that, is what I'm telling you. Anyways, go back to the website. Let's go home. All right, we're back at the beginning, guys. Right? Here we are. All right. We're at tips, flicks. We're going to go to snaps. Tips, flicks, clicks, tips. I think I'm going to change snaps to clicks. What do you guys think about that? I think it's a real tongue twister. Trips, flicks, clicks, tips. Maybe I should move that around. Trips, flicks, tips, clicks. I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right, let's go. Underground spots. Warm Lisa. Okay, here we go. Let's go into snaps, shall we? Boom. Oh, snaps. Check out some of my photos around the world. Okay. You've seen some of these. These are the most recent ones that I put up. So we have Peru there. We have Kenya. I'm going to show you Costa Rica. Let's show you Costa Rica. I'm going to talk about the pandemic. This is my first trip after the pandemic. Can these blow up? Why don't they blow up? That's a problem. I got to fix that. I have to fix that. I don't like that. Anyways, you guys can see it. This is the Osa Peninsula, guys. If you don't know about the Osa Peninsula, it is one of the most beautiful places in Costa Rica that a lot of people don't go to. It's the rainforest of Costa Rica. Nobody goes there. Not nobody goes there, but, the regular folk don't go there. Black folks don't go there because they want to go to La Fortuna. They want to go to the hot springs and things of that nature. This place, to get here, you have to take a boat 30 minutes out. Okay. And look at that beach. That beach goes on for miles. And there's nobody in sight. As you can see, there's nobody in sight. Sorry, Instagram people. You're seeing the feed cropped off. Sorry about that. So you're just seeing the middle of the page. Um, yeah, all the Osa Peninsula. It's a beautiful place, serene. It's like being stranded on an island. I mean, but they do have a city area. Let's keep scrolling. Then we have this like T-Rex that I was driving because I drove a rent a car, and I was driving through Costa Rica, headed to Tamarindo, and there's just a big ass freaking T-Rex just chilling, and I was like, why is that? Lisa says, pics or clicks. I think you're right, Lisa. I think you're right. I'm gonna change that. Here we go. Then we have there's a bridge there, in Costa Rica on your way to Tamarindo, where there's like crocodiles, just tons of crocodiles chilling. So you can stop and take pictures of them. I flew my drone there and it kind of got close, but yeah. And this is Tamarindo. There are iguanas everywhere in Costa Rica. Like they're like roaches, really. Well, not really roaches because they're not in your house, but you know what I mean. They're all over. I stayed at this dope ass Airbnb. Oops, so dope. These are photos I took at night. That's the Milky Way. I got up like 4 o'clock in the morning. I took this with my phone, by the way. Yeah, my phone is popping. But you have to be a photographer to know how to really do this type of stuff. You know what I mean? So this is outside the Airbnb. Up in the middle of the night, did that. Then, went to some waterfalls. There are waterfalls everywhere. Everywhere. Here I am looking cool with my glass, my shades that I already lost. Yeah. Then we have La Fortuna. This is the volcano. Everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see that volcano. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. I don't know how else to say it. Then I got on a horse and we did a horse ride and got closer to the volcano. And it was raining that whole day, so that sucked. I went to the rainy season. Then I went to this forest. It's like some hanging bridges. There's monkeys swinging around, all type of animals and shit. That right there is a blue and red frog. I guess it's poisonous. When they're colorful like that, they're poisonous. I don't know. Hanging bridges. Then the hot springs. Oh my God, these hot springs. If you go to Costa Rica, you have to go. What the place name again? Can't remember what name. Something's Tabacon Hot Springs. It's a hotel, but it's pretty expensive. However, the hot springs you can pay like, I don't know, maybe $20 to get in there. I can't describe, like, my pictures didn't do it no justice. I was only there for a few hours and then it got dark, so I couldn't really take the picture to take. But that place is amazing. Amazing. Here are more pictures of it. It's just lush. It's just lush. And the water is hurt. Here's some more pictures at night. You know what I mean? That's me over there. Yeah. Posing up looking sexy. These pictures are out of order. Then that rooftop, that's the rooftop of Tamarindo, that Airbnb I stayed at. It's beautiful. More, just a lot. Yeah, all that stuff. More pictures of the volcano. Of course, I went scuba diving. You can't go to Costa Rica and not scuba dive. So I went there, got some scuba diving done. Then, these close-ups, you get close and take pictures. Look at that bee right there. Look at the flowers. Look at the water droplets. Again, it was rainy season, so, yeah, there's that. Went to Costa Rica for 7 days, says Lisa, and was sick with a respiratory infection. Oh my God, for 5 days. Need a do-over. Yeah, Lisa, I'm headed back there. Actually, I'm trying to put together a trip there, back there now. Here we go again. Look at the close-ups. Beautiful. That place is beautiful. Me on the horse. Yeah, I got to rearrange these pictures. They're out of order. More close-ups of the plants and plant life. Plants are beautiful. And then this in Tamarindo, there's like a little town with a bunch of restaurants. That was pretty cool. Yeah. So there. So you can go to the website and you can check out the rest of the stuff I got there, man. You know what I mean? Let's turn this off. And matter of fact, tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and put more pictures up. I have tons of pictures. So many pictures. It's gonna take me forever to go through all this shit. So I'm gonna do it backwards, starting from the most recent and work my way back and share those pictures with you guys so you can see what the hell these places I visited, what caught my eye's attention, that type of shit. But there's 2 other albums in there for now, so you could go check those out. So that's pretty much it, man. Let me see, anybody is still here. Instagram, Dangerous. Oh, what's up, Kiba? What's going on? Um, let's see. All right, ain't not really going on Instagram, but I have to build that up because they've been out the loop for the longest. But we'll get Instagram back up and popping and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Rochelle says, "This is really good stuff, Carrie. Excellent. Turn up your seat. We up. Broke up. Broke up." That's how my gun sound. I'm a busted. Broke up. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna step this whole That Man Travels thing up big time. Big time. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Get on the mailing list of thatmantravels.com. Because I'm gonna systematically keep dropping new stuff so that you can stay abreast. You don't miss out. You can get a little email about new photos I put up, or new trips that I put up, or new blog that I put up. If you're into travel, you might want to do that. You understand? And let's see what else is coming up. I'm gonna be talking to somebody tomorrow. I think I post that video on Instagram. I did not. I did not post that video on Instagram or YouTube, but I dropped a video on Facebook where I spoke about a place called Rastafari Village in Jamaica. I'm from Jamaica, right? I'm Jamaican, right? I did a trip with AAT last year to Jamaica where I took 40-something people there and showed them my country. Like, if you've been to Jamaica and you're not from Jamaica, you've probably done the same shit all the time. You go to Ocho Rios or Montego Bay, you stay on a resort, you do limbo contests and all that stupidness. And you don't get to see the country. So I took people out, went to Portland. You're not from Jamaica, you probably don't even know, never heard of Portland before. It's one of the most beautiful places in Jamaica. Anyway, so where was I going with this? See what I mean? Mine just had gone. Where was I going with this shit? Oh, yeah. All right. So one of the excursions that I did when I went to Jamaica went to a place called the Rastafari Village. Now you'd be saying to yourself, why do I give a shit? Like, why do I want to go to a Rasta village, right? Because usually the only thing people know about Rastafari is that they have dreadlocks and they smoke weed. And they think that's just the extent of it. Like, there's nothing more to it. It's just bullshit. I'll have you know, you've never been more wronger in your life. You've never been more wronger in your life. Why? This Rastafari village, they take you through. First of all, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setting. Very lush, beautiful garden area. It's gorgeous. But when you get there, first of all, they feed you natural. They feed you fruits, the best tasting mango you can eat in your life. Coconut water, like all, because Rastas are into holistic. They're very holistically in tune. Okay, so they're gonna give you the best of fruits off their trees and stuff. You know what I mean? Then you're gonna sit and they're going to explain what Rastafari is and what it means. They're gonna take you through the history, and yeah, you probably didn't know, but these are some deep spiritual. These people, they're different. You understand? Very loving. They're all about respect of Mother Earth. They're all about the respect of the fellow man. They're all about rising your consciousness. You understand? Thank you, Rochelle. I appreciate that. I mean, I got these turn it up, Rochelle. Through the roof. And they talk about their struggles because they had struggles even in Jamaica, you understand? Because they didn't want to sign up to the Babylon system, is what they're calling it. They call just the government, the oppression of the government, and things of that nature. And they're trying to get reconnect with their Africanism. All right, they have a very strong connection with Ethiopia. There's a person called King Selassie, Emperor Selassie. Yeah, he's a great man, and yeah, they worship this guy because he's like he's like the Jesus in Rastafari religion or culture. You know what I mean? And a lot of them actually, the Ethiopia is looked upon as like promised land. So a lot of Rastafari moved to Egypt. They have a place over there that's just cut away in Egypt just for those Rastas that come from Jamaica who wants to go back to Africa. So yeah, it's some deep stuff, more than I could go into, and I'll be talking to the one of the owners of that possibly this Thursday. And that way, they can tell you exactly what they're all about, and you can have a different perspective of Rastafari, and you look at them very different because that's where all these people out there they wear their dreads. It's fashion to some people. No, it's a living. It is a extension of their spirituality and how they express it. You understand? So there's that. I think that's it for me tonight, man. I'm done. I am done. Rochelle said Portland will mean something. Will mean something if you tell them that it's where jerk chicken originated. Oh yes. Right, Rochelle. I spoke about Portland earlier. Yes, Portland is part of that's where jerk chicken was originated. There's a place called Boston Jerk there. And when you go there, it does not look like much. Looks like shacks, to be honest with you, on the side of like on a side of the road. But the food is, oh no, man, the jerk chicken y'all eating in America, that's not how real jerk chicken tastes. It's like the jerk chicken at Boston Jerk in Jamaica is like home cooked meals, and then the jerk chicken y'all eat here is like Popeyes. That's how I can kind of describe the difference. All right, flavorful. Ugh. Just me thinking about it. Mota water. Then there's the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon there's a movie that was filmed back in the day called Blue Lagoon. That is where it was filmed. Thank you so much, Robin. I appreciate that. Appreciate it so much. Yeah, so with Brooke Shields, I think the young lady's name is. Yeah, that's where it was filmed, and it's picturesque. It's beautiful. It's like a cove, and the interesting thing about it is like you can walk from the shore, and 4 steps in, it's like it drops to like 100 feet deep, just like that. Blue, surrounded by green foliage. You get on these rafts. They raft you out to the ocean, take you to an island called Monkey Island. When I went last year, we went to the island, got off these boats, and we had lunch on the island like friggin', castaways. Food from Boston Jerk was voted over, and we had ball. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you tonight. The 10 people watching, thank you so much. I appreciate the 10. I'm trying to get this up to about 100. So if you like my content, please continue to share it. Tell everybody about it. If you have suggestions for me, I am open to suggestions. You can hit me up in the DM. All right. What else? That's it, man. So thank you again for rocking with me. I want you guys to have a wonderful night. Yeah, man. That's about it. So on that note, check me out this Thursday. Stay tuned. You see me posting about it, whether I verify if I'm going to be talking to this man from the Rastafari Village on Thursday. But it should be very interesting. And might want to have your questions ready as well, because I can bring you onto the live also, video-wise. I can send you a link if you want to jump in and ask questions and talk and whatever the case may be. I have the whole setup here, man. I had it all set up. I have it all set up. So you guys have a wonderful night. I'm done. Carrie from That Man Travels, and I guess I'm out. Y'all gonna say goodbye to me, or should I just hang up before? Like, how does this work? How does this work? Are you gonna say bye, Carrie? Have a great night. Like, you can do that in the chat. I'll wait. Chocolate Girl Joy just came in here late when I'm about to sign off. How do you do that? How do you do that? Check in with my Instagram people. Yeah, Instagram. All right, nobody saying shit. All right, good. Lisa says good night. Good night, Lisa. Thank you for joining. Claudia says good night. Thank you, Claudia. Have a wonderful night. Rochelle, you already know my girl. I can see you in Peru. Rochelle is coming to Peru with me. Robin, have a great night, Robin. Who else is in here? Go ahead. Yeah. Renew is still here. Thank you for sticking with me, Renew. Have a great night. I appreciate you. And that's it, man. All right. Peace out. I should have like an outro video, play like some theme song and shit. I do have a theme song. I'm gonna hook that up next time. All right, take care. Bye.